The reason that I am going live today is because if you recognize this guy, this is Manzer. He is 5 years old today. Can you believe that? For those of you who've been following my channel for over 5 years, you were more than likely there to witness his birth, his mama's pregnancy, all that good stuff, and now he is 5 years old. Can't even believe it. So I just wanted to do a quick live stream just to kind of talk about my horses a little bit, hang out with Manzer a little bit, answer some questions, whatever it is that you would like to do today. So I'm going to turn the camera around on my horses and we're just going to go ahead and hang out today. Hi Kevin, thanks for joining. So this is a live stream. If you're watching this live, be sure to turn on the chat so you can get in on the conversation. If you're watching it after the fact, hi Jim, thanks for joining. If you're, hi Melanie. If you're joining after the fact, if you go and click on the chat, you can read what everybody's saying as we go, okay? So live streams are super fun because there's a lot of interaction and I really like that. So, all right, I'm gonna turn it around and we're gonna hang out with my horses. Well, this isn't a horse, but here comes Sally the mule, just moseying. I'm so happy to see the sunshine. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful day. It's in the 50s, but it is sunny. There's a little breeze, so I'm sorry if you hear wind in the video at all, but oh, it's so nice out today. This is like perfect weather if you ask me. Now, here is Muffin. As you can see, Muffin's got some funky lime green stripes on her. What that is Muffin had, I almost called her Miss Kitty. Muffin had a massage on Thursday, and so she has some K-tape on her, kinesio tape. I always forget how to say it, but K-tape, and so that's what that's there for. That just helps her to feel better. If you don't know what K-tape is, go ahead and research it because it's really cool stuff. Here she comes. No, she's going to completely avoid. She's like, oh my gosh, you turned the camera on me. I'm going to just bypass you. Or maybe not. We'll see. Sally. No, she's like, no, you can look at me from a distance, but I'm not coming over there. She's so pretty. The vet was here on Monday and Sally got, oh my gosh, she was so amazing. She was so good for the vet. Hey, beautiful girl. Hi, look at you. Got the typical muley nostrils going. Karen, I miss Miss Kitty too. I was just talking about her today. Oh, you show everybody your pearly whites. Look at those cute teeth. Yeah, Sally was so good for the vet. I can't believe the changes that I've seen in this animal. I have to tell you that, like, you know, I was pretty concerned there for a while. She was pretty feral. And for the vet, it was super sketchy. And, you know, we were concerned all the way around. She has the best eyes, doesn't she? They're a little runny right now, but there's allergy junk going on. Kevin, I'll show you where Manzer's at. He was just with me a second ago. He just wandered off. We'll go back over to him. But so when the vet did Sally's shots and Coggins, we've got a great vet. She's so patient and kind. And so when we did the Coggins and shots, Sally just sat and kept taking cookies. That's one time I love to give treats is when the vet is here because I think it's so good for them to have a good experience. Sally was like, no, you got behind me a little bit too much. I'm leaving now. But anyway, for them to have a good experience. So I am all for cookies, you know, whatever. They can have all that. No problem. So she was great. She was so good. I loved it. All right, let's see here. Manzer left. Here's Bear. So our mud is drying up, so that's wonderful. This is Sprocket. That's Blossom. Bear. Nash is over here. Nash also got a massage today, so he's full of K-tape. Look at what these horses did to my feeder. Nice, hey? So that needs to be fixed. Somebody was scratching their butt on it and pushed it over. So these feeders here are not sunk into the ground. They're portable one. They're the first ones that I had made because I wasn't sure if I was going to like them or not. So I always go with prototype. Hey, bear. Cutie. So Nash here, he's got some K-tape on too. He had a massage. Speaking of massage, I want to say thank you so much to Linda. Linda, I got a nice surprise from you and it just made my day. I got a PayPal from Linda for $75 to sponsor a bodywork session for Telly. And let me tell you, for one, that kind of stuff just makes my heart happy because I have 27 horses. And these horses, I love to do as much as I can for them. But being realistic, you know, I have a business, but I have 27 horses, okay? So if I just had my own couple of horses, I'd have all the things done for them all the time. But again, realistically, I have 27. So to see that come through my PayPal account, specifically for Tilly, just made me so happy because I love to be able to treat my horses to things. And I'm very thankful to you. So thank you, Linda, for sending that. Telly had his massage today. I did get most of it on video. So I'll go ahead and get that posted so you can see what you paid for. So thank you, Linda. Telly thanks you. It was really a great little surprise and he was very happy about it. So, okay, here's Sally again. I turn around and I felt like I was being watched. She's right there. So she's like, no, really, I did want you to be there. I just didn't like where you were standing. So I had to leave, she says. Silly. All right, the rest of the horses meandered up by the barn. So we're gonna go take a walk over there. Today was a fun day. Oh, here's Dreamer. I'm gonna turn the camera around on her so you can see a little bit more about her. So Dreamer, I did a video a few months ago about her hooves, okay? So Dreamer's one of my newest lesson horses. I got her in November. She's a wonderful mare, absolutely wonderful mare. You got something in your eye though. And now I just did that and all that dirt just went in my eyes. So Dreamer's she's got some hoof issues. So these are her new shoes that she just got, I don't know, a week ago or so. And I did video the whole process and we'll share that with you, her update on her hooves. They're doing great. She's making great progress with her rehab. So very excited about this mare. She's got a kid that adores her, that leases her. That's working out really well. This is just the nicest mare. I know a lot of people, you either love Appies or you don't, it seems like. And I feel like the people that don't love Appies have never really had much experience with them. This mare, she's almost 13. She's an Appaloosa. And she is such a nice, gentle, kind horse. And they're so smart. They're so incredibly smart and trainable. But because they're so smart, like mules, same thing, sometimes they're labeled as being stubborn. So there's a lot of people that aren't a fan of Appies because they say that they're stubborn. And in my opinion, I think that people are just putting those labels on those horses because they've been outsmarted. So Kevin's asking how much does it cost for a lesson? So like a riding lesson. We've got a few instructors in my barn. So my riding lessons are $65, depending on like a private lesson. And my other instructors charge $55 for a lesson. But we do have specials too, so we do like these boot camps where it's a group and it is $160 for 4 weeks. So it averages out to being $40 per lesson. And then I also do a lot of donation-based stuff now. I'm finding that I really love doing donation-based lessons because it makes it so everybody can afford it and they can pay what works for them. But I have to do those group situation though, because it just makes it more worthwhile. She's got a bump on her nose. I don't know what she did. But so we're trying to do a lot more donation-based group stuff, and that's been a lot of fun, and it makes it so people can participate more as well. So that makes me pretty happy. So thanks. Great question though. Thanks for asking. Nellie, let's go over and look at Nellie. Okay. Nellie also had a massage she had it on Thursday. And as you can see, it was funny. I was like, immediately I thought, oh, thanks, Jem. That's great. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, so you see Nellie, but now I got to turn the camera around again because look at who just showed up. See, all I have to do is wait a little bit. Well, there he is. There he is. Hey, turkey. All I have to do is wait a little bit and Manzer will come find me. It doesn't take long. But anyway, with Nellie, with her K-tape on her bum there, she had Bodywork done, but I called it booty work. She had some booty work done because she's got her booty taped. The purpose of that, it was for her hamstrings. She has really tight hamstrings right now. And so putting that tape on there was just helping out her hamstrings. And kind of the thing with the K-tape, what they say is it will stay on there as long as it needs to. Gosh, Nika got taped up pretty significantly this like early spring, late winter. And her tape stayed on for like 2 months. And the way we look at it is, well, she just needed it to stay on longer. So this guy is so nosy. He's just a pest. He just is a pest. Look at your 5-year-old teeth. Look at your, oh, you're such a pest. Such a pest. And he just likes to be roughed up. I find that right now, I had him in the other day. I did some groundwork with him. He's still got these massive thoroughbred withers, but his bum is so much higher than the front end. I'd say he's between 15.2 and 15.3 right now. He's pretty decent size. He's bigger than his mom for sure. So that's nice. Let me turn. He's getting to be a big boy. So I know I did a live stream last week and he didn't come over to say hi. So here he is, the golden boy, on his birthday. I know, right, Jem? I can't believe that he's 5 either. Like, I look at him and I'm like, how are you 5? For one, he's got the personality of just a baby yet. He's so immature. And people ask me, they're like, why do you wait so long to start your horses? And I want my horses mature. For one, he's still growing. Like his hind end is higher than his front end. So he's not going to be able to be like as balanced as I want him to be. Mentally, he's just really busy. So this is the year for sure. This is the year that I'll be riding him and doing stuff with him. I had one ride on him last summer, but he had some issues with abscesses and I just didn't want to push it. And his brain needed to grow. His brain needed to go. His body needed to grow. He was so narrow in his chest and he's finally starting to, here, let me move his foot so you can see. Here, put your foot there. Good. He's finally starting to widen up in his chest, but he was super narrow and he looked like just very, very teenage boyish, very gangly. I'm trying to get around him and show you his whole body, but he keeps following me. Let's see if I can go around the backside here. Remember how windswept he was as a baby? Well, look at those legs are so perfectly straight now. He's standing. You can see this leg is like he's standing with it like kind of twisted just because of how he's standing. But he is straight now. Hard to believe, hey? That is so awesome. I think it's Kathy. I think that was Kathy. KK. But yeah, 5 years. It's a long time. It's so long. Hard to believe. And then here's Mom, Nika. Nika. Everybody just needs a really good bath right now. There's Ona, larger than life. Look at the size of that booty. Yeah, Nika looks great right now. She's 24. Her birthday, she turns 24 the 19th, I think. 19th or the 26th. I can't remember. I'd have to look. So, but Nika looks amazing. She's got a young gal that leases her, and I'm so, so happy. She just spoils the heck out of her. Nika is living her best life right now. Her and Manzer are still super good buds. They hang out together all the time. And so I'm not ready to move Nika into our senior pen yet because she still gets along with her herd so well. And I'd be really sad to separate her and Manzer. So she gets to do all the things still, just on a much lower scale. I like standing out here and just kind of seeing, oh, that's interesting. I like just standing out here and seeing who wants to come over and visit. It's fun. Fun for me. And I know a lot of you really seemed to enjoy last week when we came out and watched the sunset with the horses. So I figured what better way to spend my next little bit here than to do a live stream and just kind of hang out with the horses again. So thank you to those who commented. I always enjoy feedback, so I know what you'd like to see. Here's Lucky. It's my son's pony. How often do the horses get brushed? Well, depends on which horse. This horse right here is Sprocket. He got brushed a couple days ago, and that was his first time in, I don't know, a few weeks. But Sprocket is he'll be one of my personal horses for a while. He'll probably eventually, I'm planning for him to be my son's horse next after he outgrows. See, when this is cute too, look at. So here's my son's pony. This will hopefully be my son's horse. So he's basically just getting a larger version of what he already has. So that's kind of my plan, but I don't know. I have to see how he does, see if I think he'll be a good match, but that's kind of my thoughts. Bodie will be able to ride Lucky for another year or so at least, and then he can switch to Sprocket if I feel like he'll be a good match. But so, yeah, Sprocket doesn't get brushed much. I brushed Manzer on Wednesday, and that was the first time. That was the first time I brushed him in probably a couple months. So, but like Bear, for instance, he gets brushed almost every day. This is Bear because he's used for lessons as well. So all of our lesson horses, they get used as often as possible, you know, as many days as possible. And that's nice because they get groomed up real good. So like Ona, she's one of my personal horses. She doesn't get brushed very often. So when I ride, yeah, I brush them. So like Nakona, I ride her a fair amount, 2 to 3 times a week. So fair amount, that's not a lot. 2 to 3 times a week is not a lot. When I say fair amount, I ride her a fair amount compared to the others. So, but yeah. So the rest of the horses, this horse gets brushed quite often. She looks kind of scraggly right now. I'm excited, and she's got a doozy of a mark on her. Somebody must have bit her. But I'm excited to see how this mare looks when she's all shed out. She was just a little while ago, but look at all this hair coming off of her. She's just shedding like crazy. Yeah, you. She's a good-looking horse. I can't wait to see her all shed out. Nice mare. Hey, Nash. Nash loved his massage today. He did so good. He loved it. It's hard for them to keep that K-tape on for very long when they are shedding. That is difficult. As you can see, Nellie's got some of that K-tape on her neck as well. I'm gonna sneak around here. Oh, girls. She's got like a little bit up here because she was having a little bit of issues with the top here. So, hi, Ona, pretty girl. Yeah, this mare, like I said, she's hardly been brushed and she's all slicked out and beautiful. So tomorrow, Mother's Day, typically how I like to spend my day is the kids and I will at some point usually go on a trail ride. Not always. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so but we'll plan sometime this week at least to go on a trail ride, and it's usually our first trail ride of the year, which it will be this time, just like last year. So it's always how I like to spend my day, whether it be on Mother's Day or, you know, a few days after or whatever. It's what I really like to do. So happy Mother's Day to all of the moms out there. You're very much appreciated for all you do. And so I remember when, you know, when we were waiting for Manzer to be born, that was kind of the big thing, because I think he was born the day before Mother's Day. So that was kind of what we were hoping for, a Mother's Day baby. We thought that would be kind of fun if he was born on Mother's Day. So it was close, very, very close. So we're just going to come up and say hi to him. Thanks, Jamie. And Blossom is here. I've got, oh, where'd he go? I thought I saw Reuben here somewhere. There's Glory. Hi, honey. Glory is a Welsh quarter horse cross. She's one of our lesson horses. And then Mr. Manzer. And then here's Blossom. And Blossom is rocking a really awesome stash right now. She's like, what are you doing? She's got half a mustache. She had a pretty full mustache for a while there, but now it's pretty much just half. Hey, Manzer. So, all right. Well, that's all I wanted, was just to tune in, say happy birthday to Manzer, and thank you all for being there. For those of you who, like I said, remember him being born, thank you so much for sticking around for so long. I really appreciate you. So, yes, Miss Kitty is definitely very missed. She is definitely missed. It was, she's not one whose shoes can be filled. And same with Poco. It's just kind of how it works. They, you know, they're with us for so long, and we're lucky to have them. So, all right. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Missy. I'm just tuning out. I'll talk to you later. Bye.